Hello, goers and fellow Deadites. I'm Brennan,
I'm Sam,
and welcome to Our Life in Horror.
and we're doing a movie review.
Yep, we had the chance to drop into our theater.
Does he drop?
Okay.
Somebody sent me this.
It's just dumb kids trying to mess with you.
To see drop.
I was highly anticipating this movie.
Oh my god, yes you were.
I was so excited, and I was so excited they played a Sabrina Carpenter song in the trailer and not one Sabrina Carpenter song in the movie.
No.
That's okay. I mean, that's kind of okay.
I mean, it got you to see the movie, so
It did.
yeah.
I think I would have seen it regardless, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, directed by Christopher Landon. It's got a 6.5 on IMDb, 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. Release date is technically today, April 11th.
Mm-hmm.
2025, but there's lots of early showtimes. Megan Faye and Brandon Sklenar are starring in this. Yeah, it's a thriller, hour 40 runtime.
It doesn't feel like an hour 40, so that's definitely a plus.
No, you know what? I check the time a lot when I'm in the movies. I've got an insulin pump, so my phone is off in the theater, but I check my blood sugar and the time a lot when I'm watching a movie because I'm an antsy person.
Oh yeah.
I checked my phone, or the first time I checked my pump to see what time it was, there was only 20 minutes left in the movie.
Oh wow.
I was like, this might be a record.
Yeah.
I was into this.
No, that's good.
Yeah, so spoiler-free thoughts.
Did you read the description?
Oh, sorry. Violet is a widowed mother who goes to an upscale restaurant to meet Henry, her charming and handsome date. However, her pleasant evening turns into a living nightmare when she receives phone messages from a mysterious hooded figure who threatens to kill her young son and sister unless she kills Henry.
It's good.
Mhm.
Very simple.
Mhm.
Which is actually probably the best thing for this movie. You know, there's not too much going on. The best thing about this movie is trying to figure out who is doing this.
Who's texting her?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I had a lot of fun. There's a lot of different characters in this restaurant. I mean, it all takes place there, right? So there's a lot of different characters that you get to kind of be suspicious of, and it's a really good mystery, really tense. I caught myself a couple times, my hands were in fists, or
Oh yeah.
I was so tense. It's a thriller though, so that's what you want, right?
Yes.
And sometimes I'm good for a good thriller.
This movie really reminds me of maybe in spirit of Red Eye.
My friend UK Dave, he tweeted something today about Red Eye, and I was like, the way he made his statement, I was like, did he not like the movie? Because I think he was saying we have Red Eye at home or something.
Oh,
I can't remember what the exact tweet was, but I was like, oh, did you not like it? But he hasn't gone back to me. UK time.
Yeah, because it's very simple. The whole thing is set at a restaurant for majority of the movie, at least 2/3, and then there's maybe 10 minutes on either side before the movie, before the restaurant and after the restaurant. So it's a bottle film in that sense, and it never drags.
No.
I'd say and there's not too many things that are beyond the suspension of disbelief besides the person she's on a date with sticking it out for so long.
You came over to me in the theater and you were like, I would have left.
Yeah. That's probably the most unbelievable thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what waiters are everywhere. I know I waited tables for 3 years. I was never this what's that word where you're over the top?
Eccentric.
Yeah, I was never that eccentric.
I thought he brought some good comic relief. I enjoyed him.
He had a couple good lines here and there, yeah.
Okay. Keep in mind, spoiler free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say go see it if you want, like you said, a simple thriller.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say go see this movie. I think it's good time.
Yeah, I like the cinematography too. There's lots of cool shots of zoning in on a character, and when the texts are up on the screen and stuff is cool.
I did like that.
Lots of I don't know. It feels very like bougie, classy too, because the restaurant is so nice. So it's kind of like nice to look at.
Oh yeah, yeah, very fancy.
Yeah. Trying to think of what else I can say spoiler free. Good acting.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's more spoilers, so I won't say that.
Okay.
All right.
We'll get into spoilers then. So if you have not seen this movie, go see it. Come back.
Absolutely.
What were you gonna say?
Okay, so there's like these scenes which I think are really neat, but it's like to isolate people in the shots.
Okay.
So like it'll focus on somebody, and then the rest of the screen will go black around them.
That's what I was trying to say without saying it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that aspect. I thought it was very neat. And then like some scenarios too, it feels very like it makes it feel very isolating for this person because she's the only one that can know what's going on. And when it does that, it feels like she is just totally helpless, and there's a sea of people around her.
Yeah, I like I liked her backstory of coming from an abusive relationship, and helping other people with those issues, I guess.
Yeah.
And he had his little backstory. They had their little sob story moment where they talk to each other.
Yeah.
But I also liked the motive as to why the people were doing this to her.
Yeah.
It involves the mayor and everything. So
yeah, it's very political.
At first, I was like I was trying to think of like what the motive is for this, if they're just doing it for fun or like if this was targeted and stuff. So like I like that it actually had a little bit of like a story, I guess.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just a game, because that's what I thought when we were going into it. Was just someone playing a game with her.
Oh, you didn't think it was real?
No, I thought it was real, but I thought it was like more of one of those like game movies, like Would You Rather.
Okay, so it was just we're gonna kill your son no matter if you don't do this. There's just no reasoning behind it.
I thought there was going to be multiple things she had to do.
Okay.
Like kind of a thing.
Well, she did.
Yeah, but like I didn't realize that they were doing it for a reason. Like she had a goal. I thought it was just like
well, the enemies have a goal.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I really like these two actors. What's her name? Megan Faye and Brandon Skelter or something like that.
Yeah, the new heartthrob. That's what I called him last night on my own.
Brandon Sklenner, sorry, and Megan Faye. Yeah, you were going on about him.
Mr. Nice Guy. He's got the deep voice. He's just very well put together. Even knowing like he booked this like super fancy restaurant, and the dude shows up in a button down like Steve Irwin shirt.
Yeah, no, it was a dress shirt. You just thought it looked like that. It was a brown dress shirt, and he had dress pants on.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying she put like a full like formal outfit on.
I kind of liked his look better than if he had like a tie and everything.
Yeah,
I'm more of a fan of that look.
Yeah, I guess he was going for the more casual thing.
Yeah.
And he was very chill throughout like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like he didn't seem like a very uptight person at all.
Yeah. But yeah, he's just coming off of that It Ends With Us movie. He's the good guy in that movie. And then he's going to be in The Housemaid that we're going to go see on Christmas Day. With Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried, the other thriller.
Yeah.
Based off the Freida McFadden book. So he's in that movie too. Like he's really killing it right now.
Yeah, he is.
And then Megan Faye is from, oh my god, what's that show with Nicole Kidman? She's also in the first season of White Lotus, but The Bold Type as well. And The Perfect Couple, I just watched that. I really like her.
Okay. I thought she was fantastic in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I liked all the things that happened.
Yeah,
maybe like the pianist, with like her trying to like send a note to him, and then like him getting caught up in it all too.
Yeah,
and he dies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the best thing about this movie and that has going for it too is she has multiple objectives, but she's actively trying to get out. Mm-hmm. So she is constantly trying to get out of these situations, and she's either failing or something just doesn't work out her way.
The eyeliner she's trying to tell the girls.
Yeah.
And the guy is basically like, stop what you're doing.
Yeah. And I love that too. Like this whole place is like bugged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's very good.
What did you think about who it ended up being? Did you suspect him? I mean, you kind of suspect everyone at this point, but like, did you heavily suspect him?
It was hard. I was between the bartender and not that guy. I was pretty much on the bartender.
I was kind of thinking the bartender too. Yeah, I think they did a good job with like him being the kind of like not geeky, but like kind of like the nice old man that's like getting turned down at his blind date, and they like made stories for each couple in the bar kind of, and like they already like solidified not them kind of thing, so your brain kind of goes off of them a little bit because they say that too. I definitely thought the one guy that she kept suspecting it was a little too obvious, but still I was like, I don't know, but I was suspecting the bartender as well.
Yeah, the bartender was just throwing some flags for me.
Yeah,
she's but you know, bartenders are friendly and they are paid to look out for customers and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, her over friendliness just kind of threw me off.
Yeah, I like that her and the waiter both are like, "Are you okay? Like, do you feel safe with your date?"
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, like the one person that's also another obvious choice, is the person seating tables. Like I'm assuming that was the manager.
Okay. The chick. The other girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that doesn't really say anything throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, because she's very business
looking. But like you'd think that she'd be like the obvious pick for people just because of how she looks and stuff, and I never got that vibe from her.
Okay.
But I gotta give it to Christopher Landon, man. Like that guy can make a fucking movie. For it being in such a one location for the most part, it's extremely thrilling. Acting's great. The premise is good. How do you feel about like the knockoff new Stuart Little kid?
Oh, he was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knockoff Stuart Little kid.
Yeah.
With his glasses.
Yeah, with his big glasses
Yeah,
and
just
his
a cutie.
little bowl cut.
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah. What Littlest Vampire? Is that the other movie that kid was in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you rate this movie?
I'll give it a 3.5 for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gave it a 4.
Okay. I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be higher from you.
I don't know. I think a 4 is a good score.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just knowing your type of movies and stuff, and how excited you were for this movie, I thought you were going to give it higher.
I think with this type of movie, I don't rewatch these mystery thrillers much because I know the outcome. It's more fun when you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
So I think rewatchability is probably a big factor for me.
Okay.
It's not one I'm going to rush to see again in like maybe another 5 years. Like I know the outcome now, so it's not as thrilling, you know?
Yeah.
It'll still be good, don't get me wrong. It's just, I like the next movie, you know?
Yeah. Bring on the next one.
Yeah.
Which we're going to 2 next weekend.
Yes, we are. We're going to go to the It Feeds Hamilton premiere.
And then Friday, we're going to try to go see Sinners.
Yeah. Depending on how late the It Feeds thing goes the night before, because we got a Q&A with Ashley Greene and John Ashmore. But what did you guys think of Drop? Did you enjoy it? Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Absolutely. And also, guys, we do have a channel membership where we put out some extra content.
Lowest tier is only 99 cents.
Yes, and we also have a merch store where Sam's got some wicked designs down there. Go check them out.
You gotta stop saying wicked designs because they're pretty basic.
They're awesome.
We got our logo. You can rep us.
I support everything you do to the highest degree.
Yeah, check it out, guys, and thank you for watching.
And always remember,
Stay spooky.